Rock 100.5 KATT live at KATTFEST 2017. Sitting with Sam from Chevelle. What's happening, man?
Very little right now. Just trying to put a bunch of coffee in myself.
Yeah, you guys had a show in Vegas last night. No sleep, but it's what you do.
It's what we do, and there's no excuses. So it'll still be good, but when you actually get on stage, it's kind of like a switch, you know.
Oh yeah, just everything just goes away, and it's just
goes away. The adrenaline kicks in, and that's really good. I'm very grateful for the adrenaline.
Yeah. Well, I think it's Jerry Seinfeld, I think, refers to it as that he doesn't get paid to do comedy, he gets paid to travel. And I feel like it's probably a lot of that is similar. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. But did you see that new Seinfeld thing?
I haven't watched it yet.
I think it's called Before Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like halfway through it, but it was good. I liked it. Yeah.
I'll have to check it out. But now you guys are probably coming to the end of your North Corridor album cycle.
Yeah.
So have you guys started a new record or started working on a new record, or where kind of you at in that process?
Well, Pete's always writing, so he has hundreds of pieces of songs to pull from. But we have like 7 weeks off after today, so we'll just keep the writing process going, and then we're gonna do about a 3-week tour in December, and then just keep writing and do another record. So yeah, we are at the end of a cycle. For sure, but these shows we have coming up will be a lot of fun.
Nice. And now, I mean, with Northern Crit was what, 7th record, 6th, 7th? I don't even know. Somewhere in that range.
It's our 8th.
8th.
I think it's our 8th, but honestly, I have to count. I don't know. I forget, but I'm pretty sure it's our 8th.
Somewhere more than 5, less than 10. And so, I mean, how did it compare to how did this cycle kind of pan out for you guys?
I think that these last 2 records, La Gorgola and the North Corridor, are very similar in this style. It's pretty heavy. It's really the music that we want to play live every day. So that was important for us to be able to write songs that we want to play, which is always the case. But I think that those records are a little less maybe commercial than the record before that, which was Hats Off to the Bull. So I'm interested to see what this next record turns into. If we kind of go back, I think that in comparing bands, the band Clutch is really good at doing that, where they write these really inspirational records, and then they write these other records that are a little bit more, you know, I don't want to say radio friendly, but you know.
I think that they've got their rock and roll records, and then they have their kind of experimental records.
Exactly, and I love that because I love both of them, and it's nice that they diversify and everything. And I think that's kind of where we're at. We have, you know, records that we just really want to be heavy and punchy, and then there's other records that end up being a little bit more melodic. Yeah.
Gotcha. And I know from what I've heard that North Corridor was a pretty hard process, especially for Pete. I'd imagine on this next one you guys are going to figure out a way to do it a little easier.
Yeah, I think that what happens is we end up doing a record 3 times essentially. So write the record, and then we go and we do like a full pre-production, which takes a long time, and then we record it with our producer. And instead of doing that, I think he wants to do like an earlier process with our producer, because with Joe Barisi, we bring this stuff to him while we're in the writing process, and he can give us some notes for pre-production and stuff like that. But you end up kind of doing the songs 3 times, and that's just not always necessary.
Maybe just go in and bang them out this time.
Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of the plan.
Well, awesome. Well, I'm sure you guys are stoked for being off starting tomorrow. That's going to be a good feeling.
I mean, it's pretty amazing. Like you mentioned the traveling. The traveling is the thing that just gets hard, and you can do it for a long time, but this is 18 years of putting out records and 18 years of traveling, and I'm still really grateful for it, and there's many aspects of it that I love. But getting up at 4 in the morning and flying across the country will take the excitement out of it. So you got to put it back in, and really the excitement of the show always puts it back in. You know that you've got that to look forward to, and the reaction, people singing along and all that, and that never gets old, which is good.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I'm stoked to see you guys. I mean, it's you guys were just here, and we're just here maybe before, I don't know. It feels like you've been around a lot, which is we like it.
Yeah, we have our markets that work really well for us and stuff, and this is one of them.
I'm glad to be one of them. And yeah, I mean, I think it was just 2 KATTFests ago you guys were here, so we're stoked to have you back, and looking forward to your set. And thank you for the time, man.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we're gonna watch Korn. We're really happy to play with Korn. So Korn is the band that we've played the most shows with.
Oh, really?
And, yeah.
Like, how do you have any idea of how many that is?
I don't, but I've tried to figure it was somewhere around 100.
Okay. Nice. Do you know who's in second place?
I really don't. I never thought about that. Huh. I don't know. It might be somebody like Disturbed.
Sure.
Because we did a lot of shows. We did
Or maybe Stained.
We did a lot of stuff with Stain too. You're right. That's interesting. I mean, you know, we mostly headline now, but that is curious. I wonder who number 2 is.
Gotcha. Well, I'll let you rest before your set, man. Thanks for the time, man.
No rest for the wicked, as they say, right?
There you go. Well, thanks, Sam.
Yeah. Cheers, man.